could happen in LA.
This is my red wine right here.
Paris, with how good the metro was in Paris, infinitely better than MTA in New York City. It was fun.
I don't want to go to Los Angeles.
The traffic is going to be
Obviously,
horrible.
No,
I don't know what the
that's
mass
what I was
transit's like in LA.
Well, they're providing.
Traffic's gonna be crazy.
Supposedly, no traffic is allowed. No cars are able to enter the Olympic area, I guess, and they're getting buses from all around the country
to, I guess, transport everyone.
Pretty good.
Are you gonna get another? I don't want to go to Los Angeles. No way. Deepa, when she first came to the States from Canada, she came to Los Angeles. She has friends there. One of my other coworkers, his kids live in Los Angeles. So they were like, we're just going to do that. And Deepa was saying she wants to go to.
What?
Okay, see what happens. They know people.
Crap too.
Yep.
My sister said she wants to go to Los Angeles. She's like, I think maybe
Wait,
to go to
pinky
like
promise me we're not going to LA.
I can't pick you from because my parents want to get home. But they have family in Los Angeles.
Are we rolling? I gotta check, guys. Yup, we are rolling. Hey guys, it's New York Dan here, and I'm at Costa. I gotta remember how to say this to get it right. Costa Winery. I'm gonna do a double check on that, but yeah, I'm enjoying this glass of Merlot. It's not that I've drank that much, but the name is very strange. This is what it looks like here, guys. I'm going to show you the inside too, but it's got an amazing water view here. And I'm with my friends here. We're having a great time sipping on this wine. We actually got it by the bottle. My wine had a filter they put on the top, a plastic filter. I'm going to show you guys back at the table because it had a lot of sediment in it. Luckily, it tastes pretty damn good. I know my wines. This red wine is pretty good. Merlot, one of the best, one of my favorites. Just sipping on it. I'm not drinking much, a glass or two. You can actually bring the bottle with you. You can see back here, it's the water. That is the Long Island Sound. We're gonna walk over there and look at that later. I'll try to splice it, either a separate video or this one. They actually have a wind turbine up there by the barn. Luckily, it's not ridiculously windy today because I imagine this has a big field here. I imagine it would really be uncomfortable if it got too windy. A matter of fact, they were telling us they can't always open those umbrellas up depending upon the windy conditions here. So, yeah, beautiful day out today. We're out in wine country here. I call it the Hamptons, where it's Timberlake country. He had a little too much of this and he had a problem. But what we did, that bottle I got, because it had the sediment, it's from 2013, which actually you would think that would make it better. But because of that, I got a discount on that. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm transparent. When I do the video, I'm gonna tell everyone what these things cost, the whole bit. I got the whole bottle for $35. You can't beat that. I hope that wind doesn't mess the video up. A little bit of breeze. But the thing is, if you don't finish the whole bottle, you can always take it with you. They can cap it for you. So it's not that I'm going to drink that much, but if you get a glass, some of their more expensive glasses here almost cost what the whole bottle cost. So you're better off going with a whole bottle anytime you do these wineries. Now, Leslie got a bottle of, I believe, Sauvignon Blanc. It's a white wine, Sauvignon Blanc. It's a more lighter wine. The women tend to prefer the white wines. They're a little sweeter. The true Frenchmen, like myself, we prefer the dark wine, the red. Now, I'll show you at the table my wine filter. I'll show you the bottle that she got. I'm gonna go inside and do a little film too. I'm trying not to be too offensive at the table with my videos, right? AKA Sarasota Tim, right guys? We know about him. Get the selfie stick out. Put it right in the people's faces while you're at the table, right? We don't want to be that guy. Someone just put a comment in my other video. They're like, because I made a comment, I'm like, I'll try to be more like Sarasota next time. The lady got like kind of peed off about that. She's like, don't say that. Why do you want to do that? I was just, as Ricky Ricardo says, I was just yoking around. Just yoking, folks. I'm trying to be more discreet, you know, at the same time bring good content, you know. So we'll go back to the table. We'll all take a walk out there as a group, but what I'm going to try to do is the commentary. I'll do that away from the table. By the way, I'll tell you what's going on. My friends just got back, our friends, they got back from the Paris Olympic Games. They were over there, amazingly enough. And that's our conversation over at the table. We're talking about Paris. Very interesting stuff, very cool. They got to see some of the events over there, some of the games. They went to a soccer game between Japan and Brazil. They were saying they had a great time. They were walking around Paris. They stayed right in Paris. And they said it really wasn't, the cabbie said there really weren't that many more tourists or that many more people there because a lot of the normal tourists that would be there stayed away because of the commotion over the Olympics. That's our conversation at the table. So what I'll do is I'll show you the wine and I'll show you that filter. Then I'll try to show you inside the winery. And we might take a walk over to the water here. It's right down the end of the field here, like I showed you. It's quite an expanse too. Like if you walk, there are tables way back there where you can sip wine at, but the problem is, if you go back there, we were talking about it, the ladies were saying, what if you have to use the restroom? Then you gotta walk all this way back to the main building. And that was gonna be a problem. So we're lucky they opened the umbrellas up. First they said the umbrellas weren't gonna be open because of the wind, but they did open them. So it's very beautiful here. I recommend it. And I got to tell you exactly how that name goes. I'll be gonna pause it, check back at the table, show you those wine bottles.
Him and his mom say that like the water out here isn't.
The water's not the best.
Yeah.
No good
The tap water's not the
I do
best.
that for a living. I pass the
Just
water.
water.
Okay.
Oh, we're all science.
So
yeah.
you're like rich. Okay.
Here's the
I work at a
wine
science
right
lab
here.
like in Southampton. So we,
Okay.
Oh, it's not Sauvignon Blanc, it's Orient Chardonnay.
Like,
And this is
test
it,
it just for like harmful algal blooms. And
Conta
other,
Custa.
things. And then,
Conta Custa.
Every time there's like a beach closure for swimming or shellfishing, it's usually like from our lab.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of the lab?
It's the Gobler Lab. It's based out of Stony Brook University.
Now, I don't know how clean the ice is, but they said this is probably for like an wine bucket, like if you have a cooler, but I like to put a little bit of ice into my wine just to bring it down. They say serve red at room temp, but I like it a little bit cooler. I'm gonna put it in. Is that gonna splash?
Like ours
Yeah.
is mainly, we mainly
There we go.
focus on algae and shellfish, so we're mainly looking at like microbial
Just put it right in here, right in there. Let's see what it looks like in here for a second. Hi. Greetings. Whoop. Wow, the upper level, I haven't been up there. If it's real crowded, I guess they open that up. Here you can buy bottles and bring them with you. 30% off 6 or more 2021 Chardonnay. $20 bottles, 2022 Rosé to go. That's actually not a bad price. Here's the hats, here's the merch. Look at this, seagrass and cucumber. Farm and Sea, that looks good. Some scented candles. Here's one of these. Oh, is this a magnet? Yeah, it's a magnet. You could put it on your car without messing up your car's paint. You could put that on there. I wonder if the magnets are free. I should ask the guy. I don't know. I bet you probably have to pay for them with the merch. I got a question. Those magnets that say, how do you pronounce the winery, by the way? Costa. Are those magnets, how much do they cost? Do you give them out for free or no? $3. That's not bad. Thank you. This is what I'm talking about right here. These, you put it, will go in your car and you can just take it off anytime you want, or your refrigerator. $3. That's not a bad price, actually. Here's our wine list right here. But that's to go. When you actually order the wine, it's a different story. Now you go up here to order it. This is where you go. And then we found they have wines that are, they call it the library list. And oh yeah, I was gonna show you that. They put a sediment filter. There's in that wine bottle there, they got a sediment filter. It has a little bit more sediment in it. But believe it or not, it tasted really good. That was the 2013 Merlot I got off the library list, it's called. Check this out, Copper. I like that. Here's the vineyard out here. That's what the vineyard looks like. So there is a real vineyard here, so to speak. Oh, there's some people out there. We could probably, I don't want to set off an alarm. I think I could probably go right out here and take a look. Look at that. It's the vineyard. Pretty nice, huh, guys? Sip your wine right on here. Out here, look at the vista. I got these bracelets. What do you think? Is this good swagger? Bead bracelets. I have my Invicta on. These are good watches, or Invicta. They look really good. And they're not that expensive. You can get a good deal on these watches. They have like hundreds of different styles of watch. They're always coming out with new styles. Check out those barrels up there. It's pretty neat. It's getting more and more people are coming in now. It was sparse when we first got here. I'm going to show you the wine filter. I'm going to go to the table and try not to be too keep it low key.
I like that.
I'm just going to show this filter right now. This is the bottle here, and you see they put this filter on it. It's a little strainer in there. You can see if I hold it up to the light, I gotta not drop this, I'm over slate, but you might be able to see there's a fair amount of sediment in that bottle. That's why they give you that little filter top for it.
For me, it's relaxing. It is here. Dan's
No.
like, I barely even have a second to myself to do anything. It's like, rushing.
Yeah, we're always in a rush. That's our problem. Time's a precious thing, you know. You got to make time for things. So yeah, maybe we'll walk out here. I'll probably do a separate video on that. Just checking everything out. All right, guys. Hey, hit the thumbs up for me. It's a nice winery here, right? We're gonna enjoy the afternoon. I'll see you in the next video. We'll take a walk out to the water there. What do you think? And depending when I post these, you know, you may see it a little later. It all depends how good the signal is. I haven't changed to Boost yet, believe it or not. I'm trying to use up my data and my phone plan with Metro. This week, I'm gonna switch the signal to Boost. So I'm actually filming this on a phone, a new phone on Wi-Fi. It's not activated yet for data. I still have my other phone on Metro. Got to switch it to Boost this week. I'm going to let everyone know how that actually works. It's supposed to be nationwide coverage, their own 5G network, unlimited data, and I'm only going to pay $25 a month. I can upload videos anywhere I want. We'll see. I'll keep everyone posted, guys. Subscribe for absolutely free. And hey, enjoy. It's a fun time. I'm doing this for fun. I enjoy it. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'll see you in the next one.